I want to go back over that now because this is important. They're pointing out the illegal aliens, they cannot have driver's license, they cannot have insurance. The police are in the news all the time saying if we arrest them, the judges just let them go. But they know citizens are in the system, they'll put up with it. Right. And so that was an illegal alien. They wouldn't impound with no insurance that Winnebago. So talk about that.
Right. Well, I imagine that, they had, let's see, one thing we did notice is that there were no Hispanics in this. I didn't see any Hispanics. There was a couple non-whites, non-blacks. They were kind of,
and maybe Pacific
Islander type, but there was no illegal aliens around, and we actually didn't see too many in that area at all.
Well, that's because illegal aliens come from a real third world country. And Americans in a few years will know how to live. They live in 10-15 to a house. They don't pay any taxes, none of the system, and a lot of them go and get on welfare, so that's why they're driving brand new cars around. And then they save enough money to buy houses.
Right.
So they know what they're doing. But cattle Americans don't. Stay there. I want to end the show with this, and then we'll have to have it part 2 tomorrow or something at the end of the last hour, because I want to fully debrief you guys. I mean, we sent reporters there to get you a bird's eye view. We have all this footage. It's going to be in the new Obama film. Don't forget, Friday, I'm going to do 2 hours on the concentration camps, but not just that, how Popular Mechanics and Glenn Beck are going to try to debunk it with straw men.
There is growing evidence that Americans would have better health and a lower incidence of cancer and fibrocystic disease of the breast if they consumed more iodine. Nutriodine iodine is formulated to work with your body to help to stimulate proper hormonal balance and can assist in detoxification from fluoride, bromide, and chloride toxins and helps provide protection from radioactive iodine from nuclear fallout. Nutriodine is made with a proprietary high-energy field from pure crystalline iodine. Nutriodine should be used by all ages every day. If you suffer from chronic fatigue, low thyroid, and mitochondria function, or if you just want to feel better from day to day, Nutriodine drops are for you. There are several forms of iodine. Nutriodine is the only trusted source. Available now by calling 888-212-8871. That's 888-212-8871. Or order online at NutriMedical.com. That's NutriMedical.com. NutriMedical.com. Your source for the most powerful nutraceuticals and wellness protocols from a doctor you can trust.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Attention gardeners, this is an urgent GCN self-reliance update. GCN has just discovered a new bioactive superfood for garden plants, flowers, and herbs. It's called ProtoGrow, and it's so effective at producing rapid plant growth that it seems to almost force plants to grow like crazy under practically any soil and light conditions. Now, here's the best part for our listeners who garden for self-reliance. ProtoGrow's unique blend of C nutrients maximizes mineral uptake and dramatically increases bloom set, creating maximum plant growth in minimum time. ProtoGrow works by providing geometric keys, which have the capacity to actually unlock the genetic code for nutritional uptake in plants. ProtoGrow's full spectrum plant fertility means fruits and vegetables with extraordinary taste and up to 10 times the nutritional value. And if you want to double or triple the potency of herbs or wheatgrass, you can. If you want to grow nutritionalized superfoods with non-hybrids, it's now easy. GCN listeners who want to grow dirt cheap superfoods should visit the ProtoGrow website at growlikecrazy.com. That's www.growlikecrazy.com or call 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365.
Don't worry, this show is documented. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Folks, we're almost out of time. I want you to get a pen and paper. There's some key info coming up in a moment. We're going to have you guys back in for 30 minutes or so tomorrow to finish telling the whole story of what you saw and witnessed. But you told me that without you even having to ask over the phone when I talked to you that they were acutely aware that illegal aliens didn't get their cars taken weren't under the same rules.
Right. We spoke with a couple people. One guy, his name was Tigger, and then there was a lady named Cece, and that was about the same time. They had a little rant about how they had seen, the preferential treatment to the illegal aliens, and they went into a story that, an experience that they had, but they were aware of the way the regular citizens are treated differently than the illegal aliens. And we also met a guy who, his name was Axel, who had been out there homeless for about, 13 years or so. And he was acutely aware of the New World Order and the banking system. This guy he sounded like one of your listeners, but he had never heard of you. And, he was aware of everything. And he was even telling us, get rid of your 401k, buy gold and silver.
Yeah, he was schooling us.
But you said he still liked Obama.
Right.
He would say that mind control.
He's like, I think Obama could do a good job. I think he's gonna save us. But then he would go, but he lies about everything.
And then he would point out the things that he had done wrong.
He would point out all the lies that Obama.
And then the same breath, but I still hope. I still hope.
Yeah, they still have hope, because I think that's the one thing that they have on.
You guys did a fabulous job. I'm gonna have you back on at least for 30 minutes tomorrow. Thank you.
All right. And we'll write an article about this that'll have everything. It'll be like the expose 5-page article.
Yeah, well, a lot of folks aren't worried about it because, that's not me. Folks, when they do the least of us, they do to all of us.
I tell you what, it's the future. The tent cities is where a lot of us are going to end up. And, know your neighbor. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's community.
Absolutely. My God. Family. That's why they've broken up family, because that's the unit that would say that the Hispanics have that, so they're not in the 10 cities. And that's why the establishment leaves them alone. Okay, we're almost out of time. We got this big FEMA camp plastic coffin story, breaking news, up on Infowars.com the next 10-15 minutes. We couldn't get it up by the end of show, but look for that. I covered the Queen, the Obama bowing to her, them treating him like crap. Even CNN admitted, get out of there, with Prince Philip. That's all coming up. Got some breaking news on some of the gross things Queen Elizabeth does in the first hour in the restreams at Infowars.com, and a bunch of other informative guests. The last minute and a half, I wanted to bring Ted up. He hadn't been on in like a week. Gold is right up there at 920, rising, going back and forth. They are devaluing the dollar. They've announced they're going to kill it. Global currency. Folks, you are insane if you don't put some of your liquid assets, stocks, bonds, 401ks, and gold and silver, and physically hold it. The news is admitting you should do it now, but saying buy gold stocks. Whatever, folks, you want to physically hold it. Ted's got an incredible deal today. Ted, tell folks the deal you've got.
Yeah, right now what I have, again, I've got the British sovereigns at 272. I have the francs at 218. Gold has been up as high as 935 today. Obviously, with the protests and everything that's going on in that G20, Russia calling for gold as a back, for the world currency. There's a lot of reasons to be getting away from the U.S. dollar. But right now we have the francs at 869. I've got a real good supply of U.S. Eagles now. Finally, I've got some of these Panda coins. I have Pamp Swiss bars. Was really able to pick up a good quantity of items here when the things were dipping down there at right around that 910 to 916 level. And I really encourage people to get involved now because, it's just too much trouble. Call us at 800-686-2237. Again, it's 800-686-2237. They really should be getting involved.
And folks, I procrastinate, you procrastinate. I've got to have some money in the bank to run this office, but then I'm always going, but they can implode any time, and they're openly announcing they're going to hyperinflate and devalue. This is serious times we're coming into. Get gold and silver. Get prepared. Midas Resources, the best deals. Those deals he just offered are insanely good. 1-800-686-2237. And they'll be there, the brokers, until midnight tonight. Give them a call, 800-686-2237. Ted Anderson, thank you so much.
Thanks, Alex.
You bet. All right, we're out of here in 5 seconds. Retransmission starts now. Powerful first hour, Infowars.com. God bless you.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient, and today that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency if you simply prepare. No one is going to take care of your family in the final equation but you. You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports. And they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633 or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit efoodsdirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos. Look at their online catalog. Or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633. Or on the web at efoodsdirect.com.